Good morning, folks. How are you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. This is where we get to tell you what has been happening in the world of sports and most of football in the last 2 days or 18 hours, and what to check out today as far as sports go and most of football, right? So we had the Premier League match week 6 going down this weekend. This one, nayo ilikuwa different. So it's kick-started on Friday where we had Aston Villa taking on Leeds United, and Villa were handed their first L of the season in style by Patrick Bamford banging in a hat-trick. Heck of a performance. I for one thought they were actually going to win, Leeds United. I thought Leeds United were going to win, and I told Samra that we were doing the match with Digest. So yeah, I was not surprised by that. Then on Saturday we had a couple of games. The biggest of them all was definitely Manchester United versus Chelsea, a game which I thought maybe United might actually do something here, because I feel like Chelsea kidogo pale nyuma wanakuanga shaky sana. So United, I felt in that game they were very solid defensively, but they were not creating. They did not create enough chances. And then there was some the few that they did, Edward Mendy was always on hard to save them. There's a save he made against Rashford short. Oh my god, that was a heck of a save. That was a heck of a save. It was a brilliant save. Maybe ingekuwa Kepa ingekuwa another story. Chelsea, on the other hand, they didn't create much, to be honest. They didn't create much. I can't remember how many chances they created in that game. I recall at some point in time, niliona total attempts, Chelsea I think had 1 on target versus several for Man United. So again, two teams that were trying to cancel each other out. Maybe they were playing it too safe. But I felt like the two teams did not create enough. Man United creatively bado hawakuwa. Chelsea, on the other hand, of course, they have the likes of Kai Havertz, Timo Werner and the like, but still they're not that threatening, to be honest. They were not. Timo Werner especially. Yuki Marco threatened very quite expect he would maybe do, but that's a story for another day. There was, however, the one foul that was done on Azpilicueta by Harry Maguire, which went unnoticed, and there is no reason why VR did not see that. As in, he saw outright. Maguire was hugging Azpilicueta from the back. I was seeing something like that happening when Sadio Mane was being fouled by, who was it? There was a foul that was done by on Sadio Mane by another Premier League player this season, where he was hugging Sadio. I think it was Christensen. Yes, Christensen was hugging Sadio Mane. It was not on a corner though, but it was the same kind of foul. And it was done by Harry Maguire, went unnoticed, and boom, just like that, another howler from VAR, and it's just what it is. It is what it is. So 0-0 draw. Before that, we had West Ham taking on Manchester United, Manchester City. Game which I thought was gonna be interesting, and it was. Antonio, man. Oh, Antonio is doing beats for West Ham. I'm almost kinda jealous. Wakona striker anafunga na anasumbua. Arsenal, on the other hand. So Manchester City walishikwa draw, another draw for them away from home. Recall they were held by Leeds United to a 1-1 draw, and now they were held yesterday, or rather on Saturday, by West Ham. And you gotta give a big up West Ham, man, because they have been doing good. Like I said, when you look at the fixtures they were having vis-a-vis how they have performed, it would have been a different story altogether. We also had Fulham playing Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace won that game 2-1. I always feel like Fulham are kind of being like Brighton. They play good football, but they're not clinical, and their defensive is not strong. So yeah, they always kind of soak goals, but they always move the ball kind of nicely. Kina Lukman walikuwa wanafanya beats pale. So yeah, they just need to find their clinicality, and then I think they'll be good to go, and maybe marshal up their defense kidogo. Which other game was being played on Sunday? Sheffield versus Liverpool. Liverpool won that game 2-1. I expected nothing less. You know what? I actually expected Liverpool would beat them more, because Sheffield have been absolutely terrible. They have not won anything this season. They only have 1 point from, I think, 6 games. That's a terrible record for Chris Wilder, and it is what it is. So on Sunday we had now Watukasi tukicheza. Everton were playing away at Southampton, a game which I thought was going to be interesting. Again, when I was doing the match with Digest, I told Samra, Southampton, Southampton, Mare. Niwanoma, they beat Everton 2-0, if I'm not wrong. There was a third goal that was disallowed, and that goal would have been fantastic, man. Danny, which is a brace of assists. Che Adams and who is this other guy? James Ward-Prowse scored for Southampton, and Southampton are growing day in, day out. Fantastic performances from them. So Everton, another L for them. And then, of course, we had this Arsenal game. Before that, I think there was another game which I can't recall. Then we had the Arsenal versus Leicester game, which was dull. Like a daisy slow, boring. I don't know what's up with us, man. We just can't create, man. We just cannot create. We cannot goddamn create. These are the games I expect guys like Ceballos to step up. I expect guys like Ceballos to step up in these games. I expect guys like not Thomas Partey, Nicola Pepe, when they come in to have a change, to impact the game. But, hey, Ceballos jana hata sijui amefanya nini. Na amekuwa hivyo the last couple of days. He has not been creating. And I'm pointing him out because I'm looking at all the guys that we have. He's one of the guys who expect to be creating chances for us because he can't create. He's a creative midfielder. He can do that. But he did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. Now Aubameyang has gone for 6 games with only a single goal. That is a goal drought. He only goal drought. I'm saying Aubameyang. The last time he had such a terrible run, I think it was in 2013, 2014, if I'm not wrong. Terrible, terrible record. So we need to create something. Arteta has to find a way where we are creating. Otherwise, itakuwa ni the whole story. We just pass the ball, lots of passes, maybe solid defensively, but we never really do share. It's terrible. It's horrible. I think we had a total of 11 attempts, and only how many were on target? It's only 4. 12 attempts on target, 12 attempts in total, but only 4 on target. That is terrible. That is terrible. Kieran Tierney put in 2 fantastic crosses. Sometimes I feel kind of maybe hata ni Gabriel Martinelli anaweza funga hizo, because I've seen him banging some headers. One ikaangukia Lacazette, and you know what he did. The other one ikaangukia Aubameyang, he did nothing with it. Aubameyang, since he signed the team, man, his form has deteriorated. Wow. I don't know what's happening there, but something needs to give. Again, I feel like we need to stop playing Aubameyang on the wings. Tumweke tu katikati na tufunge hiyo story. Why do you want to push out Aubameyang on the wings when you have good wingers? When you have guys like Saka who are playing well on the wings, when you have guys like Pepe who can play, we have guys like okay, I don't want to mention this, but Willian who can also play out on the wings. I don't know why we're insisting on playing Aubameyang on the wings while you're putting guys like Lacazette to play as the central strikers, and they're doing fuck all. Absolutely horrible. I don't know why Arteta is insisting on that. I was thinking actually today or yesterday was going to be the game where we're gonna see Aubameyang playing as a striker. Well, turns out not. So I don't know when Arteta is gonna drop this and how long this one is gonna persist. But we need to find some results ASAP. We have not gone how many games in the Premier League without a win. We lost against City. We've lost against Leicester City. I think the other game was against Sheffield. We won. Yeah. So the fact that we still can't create, it's telling. Another thing is the fact that we only attack on the left wing. As in, kasi Kieran Tierney, your line your left ndio tuo in attack. Kieran Tierney, Saka, Xhaka, the way those guys are left-footed are. That's the only channel we have for attacking. Once you close that down, you have shut down Arsenal as a whole. So again, I don't know why Arteta is a genius, yes. Okay, not a genius. He's a good coach, right? So I don't know why he cannot see that. I don't know why he cannot see how we can strengthen our right-hand side. Because side ya Bellerin, hiyo side ya right, isipokuwa Bellerin anafanya kazi kidogo, ka game ya jana, I didn't feel anything else. I didn't see any other person attempting that much on that right-hand side. And I kind of thought once Thomas Partey was going to come in, but then maybe we're going to see an improvement on their attacks coming from their right-hand side. Still nothing happening. I don't know, man. It just feels terrible. It just feels terrible. Some of the attacking, starting lineups zenye Arteta anaanzisha. Kwanza uko mbele. Our front line, man. And guys can't create. And something else is we need to find a proper partner for Gabriel. Because, well, Luis was doing good, but we also what happened yesterday. Injuries. You ataka out for how many weeks? Mustafi came on. Mustafi, I will never cut him in his slack. I will never cut him in his slack any day, anytime soon. Juu nakumbuka the only one time niliwahi cut Mustafi some slack after I saw some good performances from him, he went and did a howler at Emirates when we were playing against Chelsea. Tukafungwa na Tammy Abraham na tukapigwa hiyo game. Jio puzi ya Mustafi. So I don't even think of talking about Mustafi. I don't even do much analysis of his gameplay. For me, as far as I'm concerned, Mustafi is a gone story. Yeah, atatoka Arsenal anytime soon. I can't wait for him to leave. And I can't wait for me to stop seeing him playing for us. Yeah, because, he's horrible. He's definitely not the right partner for Gabriel. Not the right partner. So, again, a smash and grab results for Leicester City. Their first win at Arsenal, I think, since 1973. Almost 40-something years down the line is the first time they are making their first win at Emirates Stadium. Or at Arsenal, playing at Arsenal at home. It's terrible, man. Nauthi. They smash and grab a good one. They defended solidly. They were very organized at the back. We could not break them down because creatively, again, Tukochini, and then counter Kakaiva and Vardy Ninani coming off the bench to score against Arsenal like he always does. I think now he scored, 11 goals against Arsenal. Man, he loves banging Arsenal, that's for sure. Yeah, he does. Nika Drogba. Yeah, and I partage of vibes at Drogba. Now, for me, it's sort of traumatic, So yeah, again, Arsenal lost 1-0. A game where we cannot create, and Arteta needs to do something as far as creativity goes. Now, today we have the last 2 games of match week 6. We have, We have Burnley playing against Spurs. I think that's the game that's starting off. Then after that, we're going to be having, or is that the last game? Okay, today we have 2 games. I don't know, I'm not so sure on the timelines. I'm just going to tell you the 2 games. Burnley versus Spurs going down. And then you have West Bromwich playing against, who is this? West Bromwich wanacheza na nani? Okay, nimesahau hiyo. Hiyo imenipita. This weekend we also had the El Clasico, by the way. On Saturday we had Barcelona welcoming Real Madrid at Camp Nou, a game which I thought again was going to be Barcelona's. I feel like they had a strong, maybe attacking lineup. I forgot they have a weak-ass midfield. Whoa, what a blunder I had done there. Yeah, midfield, but yeah, Real Madrid, they're just way too strong, man. Valverde, Toni, and Casemiro, good luck overrunning that midfield when you have likes of Sergio Busquets and De Jong in your midfield. You will never. Yeah, so actually that game was not about the Real Madrid's attacking lineup because they didn't score. First goal was scored by a midfielder, Valverde. Second goal was scored by Sergio Ramos, and the third goal was scored by Modric. So it was nothing about the front line of Real Madrid. It's all about their unity as a team and how strong they are in the midfield, because they have a heck of a midfielder lineup. As in, their midfielders, they are just dope. Imagine having midfielders like Valverde, Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Modric. I mean, those guys, those are enough. That's enough to run down in a midfield, you could almost think of. So, yeah, El Clasico this time around went to the bragging rights, went to Real Madrid. Barcelona again, man. Kina Messi jana na juzi. Saa tu najua ameboeka vibaya sana. Kina Coutinho, they didn't do much. Dembele, Ansu Fati equalized for Real Madrid, for Barcelona, but that's all he did. After that, just went missing. So that's how the cookie crumbled this weekend. Crazy weekend as far as Arsenal goes. Ni mazishi huku, man. Ndio maana nimevaa black. Ni mazishi. Alright, so let's wait up. This week also we have European football coming back. We're going to have some Champions League games. We're going to be having one huge one between Juventus and Barcelona. That's a cracker. That's a must watch. Juventus by the January walishikwa draw in Serie A. Yeah, another draw for them. They just can't win now, can they? Yeah, so some interesting games coming up in the Champions League, so we will be on the lookout for that one. That's all for now, folks. Have a fantastic weekend. Which one was your highlight of the weekend? Because for me, the highlight of the weekend maybe would be El Clasico. Because it can't be Man United versus Chelsea. Maybe I would also go for Southampton versus Everton because I wanted to see that happen. Yeah, but that's what it is. Have a fantastic Monday and a fantastic week. God bless and take care.